welcome back. I apologise for not having my microphone today because I wanted to show you something. Remember we did the Chris Hueremann search warrant. Well, I found something on YouTube, Nerdy Addict's channel. Go and watch him. I'm going to press pause.
Oh, hi! Would you like a free gift? I'm a missionary for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and...
Oh, in his mailbox.
No, he's there.
He's there?
I saw him this morning.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying, if you get here...
He wasn't that guy that was walking up and down the...
The awful thing about my screen recorder is that I can't, but I hope I can put it on the side to record this. Hang on, just changing my settings. So rotate. Give me a second. I shouldn't realise it would be weird. Right, well, anyway, it's Craig Huereman's neighbour. Well, he has got a lot to say about the guy, and I find it absolutely interesting because of the character he is. So, I just thought we would watch it together, and I've got to pause it now and again because of the YouTube rules, perhaps, but let's watch it.
The police took it Thursday.
The avalanche from here?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
They hauled it out on a rollback.
Was that Rex's or his brother's?
I pulled up the tax records and it is listed correct. But now I assume, let's say Rex had it, and if he gave it to his brother, he had to put his name and register it here. So that didn't surprise me too bad. But it's just the black guy that was on Fox and Friends.
He's going to tell us in a minute, right, that it's his only mode of transport, okay? He's a very violent guy as well, and the stories this guy comes out with, right, it does really strongly suspect to me that Craig knows very well what he's up to, and I feel that they've moved to this house.
He had said that they found an avalanche at property recently.
But you visibly saw them take an avalanche for Thursday.
I said to take my boat to the lake. And they come by with a big rollback with that truck on top.
So here's the thing that's confusing me because I told you I do Twitter, right? So I put on user as quickly as I can, and I'm taxed. So I went on Google Earth to his house in Long Island, and if you go on the street, on Street View, there's a green avalanche right in front of his house. People are saying that's the wrong edition, that the crime from 2010, it was a different kind of avalanche. I don't know cars, I'm a tech guy, so, but now you're mentioning two avalanches at the very least, right? There's one over there in Long Island, one here, and possibly a third.
This one, have you ever seen like people do construction or plumbing, they have the racks on the back, like they can lay lumber or piping on top? Mm-hmm. That's kind of how his was.
What color is this?
It's a green avalanche, but it has a black rack.
Has he ever painted it by any chance?
It's been the same color since. He's probably had this, I can't tell you exactly how long, but it's probably been 2, 3, 4 years. He drove like an old, I think it might have been an old Ford, so it was an old pickup truck.
There's what you just described is a wanted vehicle but red in Rogersville, Tennessee for a 5-year-old girl, Summer Wells, that disappeared. 2 years, 3 years, still no word. They haven't found her. But it's a truck with what you just described, like there's painting rails or rails on top, let's say. And I think
that's interesting, the connection with Summer Wells. With the van was a red van, and it had like side panels of white, black. It just seems to me quite, wow, it's not far from here either, Tennessee, is it?
The biggest thing that, like I said to you, is that people are asking, why did he stop, right? So 2010, you stopped hearing about all these girls. For me, it's more about when did he start? First of all, right? When did he start? Because this guy's 59 years old. His MO and what so Carrie Rawson, we talked to her on Twitter, her father's the BTK killer, serial killer. And so I asked yesterday on Twitter, I said, she said that he could have started at 19, 20 years old. And so you start putting, like I started looking at where I'm from, Connecticut, prostitutes missing from Bridgeport, which if you know that area, Bridgeport is Long Island Sound, you go across the way to Long Island, it's an hour on a ferry.
Right.
And now you're talking Las Vegas here, and maybe another stop, maybe the location just changed.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I was like, well, maybe there's a gap because he's trying something new. And I guess what I'm trying to piece is he involved with his brother's doing, or is he just as bad as the brother, or is he the one that maybe was the one doing it? Because
Have you ever met the father of the two?
no, I think he died early. I think he died at 75 or something. I would have been like 6 years old.
Still long enough to cause a lot of trauma for
No,
the
one of the girls, I think one of the reporters or somebody said that she thought, as she understood it, his father used to walk around the neighborhood with an axe. So he seemed like a pretty bad dude himself. But see, the thing was, is like, the Fox report said something about a guy that fit the description because even that guy told me, he said, he's an ogre. You can't miss him. But so is Craig. Craig's a big guy. He's just as big, if not bigger than Rex.
And you say you've lived here for 23 years, and you're saying Rex has lived here.
I've never seen Rex at all. Craig's been here the whole time.
But Rex is the property owner of this plane and all the parts around it.
I did not even know Rex was on it until I looked it up, and that was just called this. So yes, it's and until yesterday, I actually did not know that they owned that lot. It was just I saw these three. So
You said you have kids. What do your kids think?
well, fortunately for me, I only have one still at home. The rest of mine are adult. I mean, my 21-year-old's an adult, but they're thinking it's crazy. I mean, everybody's freaking out.
Anything that strikes them over the years that you live here, interactions with them, those things.
He was all on. He was just, there's always some guy somewhere you went to school with, or you saw, it's just kind of like, yeah, he's a little touched. But I mean, I've been down there fishing. I've heard stories from the neighbors, live across the street. Like I said, he said he cut his boat in half. He got pissed off at him. He said he used to throw dynamite in the ponds.
This is Rex's brother.
Yeah,
Jesus.
and then the funny part was, I was just telling her this morning, I said, to me, because she's talking about, flying over the house and whatnot. She said, well, I said, I would look at this one. I said, if they're probably killing these people, I don't think they're going to be dumping whole bodies somewhere. I said, because I'm used to the guy that tried to burn the girl up there from Fort Mill. And I said, I would assume with all these trees they have, they may be just digging smaller holes, or they feed them to these dogs back here. They crap ton of dogs. So there may be nothing back there but bones, even if there's any of that left. I mean, dogs liable to chew up the whole thing. So
Do you think he took off when he heard the news? Because I see mail in his mailbox.
no, he's there.
He's there.
I saw him this morning.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. If you get here,
He wasn't that guy that was walking up and down the road, really, right? There was a guy when I first turned on that was walking at the end of the road. He don't walk.
oh no. Big boy, about he's probably 6'6" himself, 6'7", close to 300 pounds. We start walking around 6 in the morning, depending, because it's cool. And she leaves around 7 or 8 o'clock. He comes out and he peeks and looks. She leaves, he closes the gate. So unless he sneaks away through the back with a friend, he doesn't leave the house. They took his ride. That was the only vehicle that operates. And trust me, I've been out off and on all day, every day. I've never seen him in anything but that green avalanche the last few years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's a big old boy. I don't know why.
Married? Is he married? Girlfriend?
So according to one of them, might have been Fox girl, she said that he was married and she still lives here in town. There is some property, if you Google her name, Jacqueline Marie. And there's some property still here in town. She lives here, they're divorced. So we don't know who lives with her. All I know is she's got a red Chevy and it's got a North Carolina license plate.
See, Craig ever had any arrests or allegations with neighbors? I read something that he hit somebody with a bat. Was that him?
So, again, the girl from Fox told me, Jimmy's only been here a few years. And the house down at the end of the road, not the end, but at the cul-de-sac, the house burned down. He bought the lot. I thought he was going to move down. He started cleaning. Well, then the next thing I know, all of a sudden there's a sale sign up. So then she told me there was an altercation that he came across and said something to him, and he hit him over the head with a pole.
Craig hit him with a pole.
Craig hit him with a pole. And I was like,
So what do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about this then? Do you think it's crazy that he has on his, like, gates no entry unless you got a search warrant and big black paint, you know? There's something very odd about this, you know?
I can't believe he didn't get arrested for that. So, I mean, I've seen the police down there a few times, but he's always just kind of been there. I mean, I've never seen him take him away. I've not seen anything. It's just...
He said he's gone away for periods of time, sporadically, or lengths of time.
You may see him.
That's all for me. I hope you find this interesting as I did. I'm just going around trying to research background. It may be nothing, but to me it sounds really incriminating to me. But yes, thanks for listening.